And hello, Shock fans. If you're under 13, click away. These videos are adult collectibles and they are not for children. I say the fuck word. Anyway, it's probably been a while since you guys seen me. Haven't done a video in forever. It's been a long time. Channel's kind of been dead. That's why I encouraged everyone to go to my Instagram, GoldMember1992. But today was going to be a special video that I wanted to do. Things have been kind of going shitty in my life. That's about the only update I'll give. My life's been going kind of bad lately. But what this is about, you're here for the toys, Same as I am, with the videos. So there's 3 Predators I've been doing a custom on. I'm going to get the one the title is for first. So here is Ultimate Big Red Predator. Now, I do have the swords for him, I just don't have him in the holster. This guy started off life as the prototype Jungle Hunter that I had because I bought it for that extra head, and I always intended on doing something with it, like a custom. And this is a pretty simple custom, though it is risky. I took what is left now of either, I don't know if this was a legit Big Red or a knockoff, I'm not sure, but I got this guy for like 20 bucks on eBay. It was missing like the extra hands and all that, but it had the head and the belt and the armor, which is what I needed. And when I got the prototype Jungle Hunter here, this was paint stuck. I heated it up, done all the other crap, and it still broke. So I couldn't swap the gauntlets, but that's not a big deal to me since this computer panel would have opened backwards. So having his blades on the left, like on the original, didn't really matter. It just have a fully articulated Big Red. This sword is from Typhoid May, and I think the flame effect came with her as well. Essentially what I did here was heated everything up on the prototype Jungle Hunter, took it off, done the same process with Big Red, and then just glued the armor bits back in. They fit. The only one that gave me some trouble was this shoulder pad. I had a different peg. I had to actually cut some of the excess plastic I had left and glue it on there to fill the gap, and then kind of glue it around the edges, but it has held. If you are going to try to do this, I advise, you take caution when doing this part, because it can go wrong. Everything else is a simple swap. This is the original codpiece, because you can't swap them due to how the torso, but I painted it, if I can get this to lift up, red under there. Now the gauntlets, what I did was I painted these with red acrylic. Apple barrel, I always use apple barrel. And then I put red Sharpie over it. And it matches pretty well. I'm extremely happy with how this turned out. Really, I've been doing a lot of photos of this guy. I'm going to be doing even more in the future. The only other thing that was a little bit difficult and scary was I heated up the legs at the lower knee, popped the pins out, and then just swapped them. That's all it was a simple swap over. And this was worth it. Really happy with how this Big Red turned out. Because I'm not sure if Neca's going to give us one due to, I don't know how legally that works since Marvel now has rights to Predator comics, and that was a fanfic Batman movie. I don't know how the rights for that works. I just made one. If they make another one, awesome. Now the other 2 Predators, one was extremely simple, was Shredator. I cannot remember where I got this cape from. I found it in some of my fodder. I cut these straps to have these more floating and not tug when he pulls his leg forward. The head is from the original Enforcer Predator. I scraped off the symbol with an X-Acto knife and then just painted some silver over and painted the eyes red. That necklace he is wearing is from the Marvel Legends Astral Doctor Strange. I painted the necklace part black and then just some gold Sharpie over the clear parts just to give it a medallion look. That's really all I did with this. I wanted a fully articulated Predator with this more Shredator helmet and blades on each arm. That's what I bought Hornhead for originally. It just took me to now to get around to it. Again, tons of photos of this guy on my Instagram because I finished him about a month or 2 back. Whereas Big Red I just finished 2 2 days ago. So yeah, I haven't had time to like do a lot. And the final one was a custom laser shot. Battle damage. And the reason I call it battle damage is when I bought this guy from BBTS, the arm broke off at the bicep on this side. I messaged BBTS. They got back to me almost immediately. Said we've already sent another one out. Keep the old one. I had this guy put away for a long ass time. Couldn't figure out what to do with him. Then I came up with the idea of battle damage, and I had this Warlock Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends saw. I filed it down just a little bit, the like wider part of the peg, just to slot in. Fits perfectly, matches his gold very well. I heated him up on the back, removed the guns because they kind of restrict the head. And I took the tendril from the first one I had, and then the tendril that came with the replacement they sent, and just they slot right in perfectly. That way it's like, you know, he's got kind of like the Doc Ock tendril thing going on, because I kind of see it as if he's got this weapon for a hand, he would have these like to pick up and manipulate things. The arm, I haven't done anything under there to it. You're not going to be able to see it very well, but it's literally just a broken peg. I did pop the shoulder armor off on this side to give him more range going up. And again, it's laser shot from what his little bio on the box says. He's constantly modifying his body, so I kind of like the idea of having like one where he's like lost the body part and he's just wandering like a Mad Max-esque wasteland with like one arm and a chainsaw for a hand. The LED light on this thing's amazing, but yeah, really happy with all three of these. But the highlight and the risky one to do was Big Red, of course, because again, that was a broken Predator I put some parts on. Shredator was a head swap with a little bit of paint and a cape and a necklace. This was full on swapping legs, swapping armor, painting the blades gold. You know, this was a very worrisome task. But I am extremely pleased with how it turned out. Even if Neca does not give us one going forward, I am very happy to have this, because the prototype Jungle Hunter, along with the Kenner Predator speeder bike, whatever you want to call it, were the last two gifts my grandfather got me. He actually bought them, and he passed away before that Christmas of that year. So having something special like this, that he gave me this, and I made, you know, this from it, pretty much my favorite Predator now. Yeah. I am going to try to keep this video under 10 minutes. So in closing, I want to say, please, I'm not sure how active I'm going to be on here because of the Copa, whatever, last year. That's why I kind of quit. Go to my Instagram. It's already got over 1,000 followers. I am way more active on there. I have a lot of my poetry on there. I have a lot of photos, you know, the pets, collection stuff. I might do a collection tour for the channel, just an updated one. But I don't feel like reviewing Marvel Legends when the bigger toy reviewers are getting them earlier, and I even like to watch those reviews before I personally buy the figures. So I don't see why anybody would want to watch me review those. So yes, it's going to be, if I do anything else for the channel, it's going to be custom stuff. It's going to be stuff unique to my collection, like the Predators here. Collection tours, etc. Maybe an occasional update. The channel's not dead, it's just I'm not going to be very active on it. I do thank the people who have supported it over the years. I do not regret doing this channel. It's a beautiful archive of my life, even if, you know, people don't like the crap I put on here, if they do like it. But I just wanted to do this because of those Predators and that being my favorite toy line. I will be filming a collection video the minute I finish recording this. And again, I'll link the Instagram in the description. It's Goldmember 1992. Please go check it out. If you enjoy the Predators, all the other figures, I do a ton of shit on there. Like, I'm constantly on there every day. There's like multiple posts usually. And I really do hope to see you guys there. It's been a pretty good overall experience on that site over YouTube. And, or on Instagram over YouTube. And until next time, this is your beloved Soldier of the Inverted Cross, aka the Goldmember, signing off. Farewell.